My name is Sheila Corona. Welcome to the channel. And I say it like that because this is going to be going out both on New Light Streaming Love and on Sassy Seer Sheila. This is going to be a little quick video showing you around at www.newlightstreaminglove. One of the team members of the New Light Streaming Love team is going to be experiencing surgery on May the 19th. Krystle Hemphill, otherwise known as Journey Into It, last year actually had spinal surgery. And then earlier this year, she was involved in a hit and run. And it wasn't run, but a hit. I guess it was a running the stop sign accident. And it not only messed up her previous surgery, but made it worse. And so that surgeon that she was under his care indicated that it has to be taken care of and it has to be done now. So while she is a single mom and she does have a job, however, as you might imagine, having spinal surgery will take her out of work for quite some time. And part of her side gig, if you will, is to offer her creative endeavors, her metaphysical creative endeavors for sale. And I'm going to take you on a little guided tour of our website so I can show you how to access all that she has to offer there. This is the website. It is New Light Streaming Love, and you can see that we used a play on words, because we have actually known all along, in many ways, is our premise. And so it's new, but it's also that we knew that that we are light streaming love. And so what you will do is go to www.knewlightstreaming.love, not .com, but .love, L-O-V-E. And there will be a link in the Show More section. And actually, I'm going to put that link so that you don't even have to do this. But if you go there directly, you would just click on Journey Into It and Beyond. This is the first thing you'll see when you go and click on Journey Into It and Beyond. That will bring you to this screen where you will see, and you could take some moments and read about Krystle, Krys J, she puts here. She is a healing practitioner. She is also a beyond quantum healing practitioner, just like I am. As a matter of fact, she is part of the reason I became one. And that is actually how we met. And so these are the items that she has to offer here. The different things that she has to offer. Beyond quantum healing sessions, which I'm not quite sure that she's going to be doing those right now because they are quite intensive. Generally, I like to ask folks to allow up to 4 hours and to really be available for the full day because there will be integration. There's a lot that goes into a Beyond Quantum Healing session. She also does shadow work sessions, which I highly recommend. She was instrumental in a lot of my own healing of my shadow, which, is an ongoing process. She does inner child work. She offers tarot readings. She has dream interpretations. She does intuitive astrology reports. She is not an astrologer. However, she has, like myself, informed herself a great deal about astrology. And it's called intuitive because, and I've done this, you can go back on the channel and watch our conversation where she actually did an intuitive astrology reading on me. And it was really quite profound. She does chakra readings, chakra cleansing and balancing, personal light language activations, which we're going to click here because I want to show you a little bit more in depth about that. And also the 32UD program. This is an entire program that she offers, and it too is quite intensive. So I don't believe that she'll be doing that. However, I highly recommend that you check it out for once she has been released from the surgery and can pay, because that's an intensive program where you have access to her pretty much on a daily and 24/7 basis. And also the light language t-shirts. So we're going to go here to the personalized light language activations first. And I highly recommend that you just, take a look around, see what all is available. She has personalized light encoded digital art. This is something that she would go into her channeling trance and channel light codes that are specifically for you within your digital art that she will create specifically for you. This one right here is just an example of what she does. Also, there is encoded digital art and light language sound transmission, so that you get both the art and a sound transmission, which she has created these for me as well, and I can highly recommend them. Now, you'll end up here. I'm going to go back here so I can show you by just clicking the light language t-shirts. That should bring you directly. Let's see if that works. Yes, directly to the bonfire site, which she has a store on the bonfire site. These are some of her designs that are light encoded, and they are available on t-shirts, as you can see, in different styles, different colors. Some of them are also available on hoodies. Here's an example of one that has the hoodies. They almost all of them have light language encoded in them, and it will tell you which ones do, which ones don't. This is one of my more favorite ones. These are kind of new. I haven't really seen these yet. Caution, my aura projects high vibes. I love that one. So take some time, look around. I will tell you from my own personal experience that she has, these are great t-shirts. Spinning Joy Across the Galaxy. I love that. That's a newer one. I have purchased, I purchased the Dragon Shield. And I'm not really a t-shirt person, but I was very impressed with the quality of the t-shirt. They offer a V-neck. I really can't hardly take the neck on t-shirts. That's one of the reasons I'm not a fan. However, the unisex V-neck, I can't say enough about it. I own that t-shirt. I just love it. And it has held up. Let's see, I think I've had it for 2 or 3 years now. And the design is just as colorful as the day I got it. And this one says, her laughter leaves stardust trails. Oh, I like that too. She's highly creative, highly intuitive. So I highly recommend that if you are a t-shirt person, you like to wear your sentiments, I transmute darkness into gold, which, like I say, Krystle has been instrumental for me going through learning how to question myself and get to the bottom of trauma issues. And she's the type of guide, if you will, that teaches you how to move through your shadow work for yourself. She doesn't want to have to hold your hand through it all. She is not about repeat business, right? This is about sharing with folks how to sessions, how to handle these sorts of things for yourself. I love this one. You hold the key. I love this. So do go and take a look around at this portion of Journey Into It there, the light language t-shirts. And then we're going to, if you continue on down here, you'll see what her services generally run. Again, there's lots to choose from here. She offers tarot readings. There's a sliding scale of tarot readings, and differing options where you can submit a question via email. You submit a question via email and receive email answer. You can submit a question via email and receive a video answer. You can have a one-on-one Zoom meeting with her. And so that's all available there. As I said about the quantum healing, I'm not quite sure that she'll be doing these. However, I would like to let you know that I will be doing quantum healing sessions during this time, and all love offerings that come to me for a Beyond Quantum Healing session will be dedicated to Krystle. So you can, if you're interested in doing a Beyond Quantum Healing session, it would be with me at this time. And so that you are aware of what that is with me, we would need to meet for a short period of time in Zoom so I could explain everything. And yeah, we would just go from there. She has here her shadow work sessions. She does energy healing. She is trained in soul retrieval. She has been trained and has been, I don't know if it's called certified or what, but by Lisa Risenberry, trained her in the 5 elements soul retrieval ritual. And so she can do that. Also, here's the intuitive astrology to report on your soul's journey. Here she offers some courses that are video courses. Learn to speak and sing light language. And these are some folks who have already taken these courses through the Udemy website. When you click here, it takes you to udemy.com. It takes you directly to the course, and you can sign up and complete it at your own pace. So learn to speak and sing light language. And this is what others had to say about it. Using the power of your voice to balance the chakras, light language dragon course, and the art of storytelling in tarot. These are all courses, video courses, that are available that you can complete at your own timing on the udemy.com website. And each one of these links takes you directly there. And she also offers these beautiful pieces of encoded art. What is so cool about these is that eventually, right now, I don't know that, I believe all of these are, she creates these. The artwork itself is already created. Some of them are included in her light language deck, which I own. She and I are the only ones who have that deck. But these are offered as the pieces of art, and they are also offered as jewelry or keychains. And the beautiful thing about this is that these were channeled light language. And I thought, how cool would it be for you to just look at the piece of art that drew you in? You choose that piece of art, and then she will send you the artwork that speaks to you. You choose the option. You let her know which one. They are numbered. Here, the numbers are at the bottom. You just click on that and you can see it larger, and you'll see the number. This one was created specifically for me. She channeled this one. This is about puzzle pieces. I say that I was saying that all the time, that I call myself a puzzle piece collector. I'd like to think that there are other folks who are also puzzle piece collectors. And there's lots of, oh, I hit the wrong thing there. So you would choose the one that draws you in by number. And there are a couple of options you can do here. You can have the encoded art emailed along with the message that comes with it for only $8.88. Now, the jewelry, which she has several pictures here that you can see what it would look like, she doesn't have any more of those available right now, but I'm quite certain that if that's something that you wanted, that you could get on a waiting list. The only problem is, and I would say this right up front, since they aren't created right now, the surgery is May 19th. It would be quite some time before it would be available. So my recommendation would be to just hang off on the jewelry part. However, keeping it in mind for future for gifts. And there's also so this would be emailed to the PayPal address. Make sure that if this is something that you wanted to receive the digital art, that you can, you saw me doing that, pulling it up to larger, because what I do is I just contemplate. I look at it, I allow it to wash over me because it is light language. And you would get that in your email along with the message that was channeled for it. And to me, that's the fun part. By engaging with this art and then purchasing the one that draws you in, when you receive it, you see the channeled piece that comes with it. And that to me is a message directly from your higher self, your larger, more expanded self. And of course, I'm glad she has this down here. They are out of stock at the moment. So that's not something that you would be able to take advantage of at this time. So there's a couple of other things that I wanted to cover. So we'll go back up here to the very top. And up here at the top is Untamed Charm, because there was something else that she was guided to create. Artisan incense trays with crystal enhancements. And each one of these was created with very specific intentions. And there'll be the channeled piece that came with it as she was creating it. These are all one-of-a-kind pieces. They are not mass produced in any sort of way. They are created by Krystle. And as she creates them, the channeled message comes in, and it is loaded with the intentions as she was creating it. And so each one of these have different information, different prices. What you would do is just click on the PayPal link below. They're beautiful. I purchased one of these each for my son and his fiance. I also just recently purchased another one for myself. And I love her work on these. And you can really feel the intentions in them. So take a look around, read the information here that she has on each one. And mine is very similar to this. Actually, I guess that is mine. The Ravens Offer candle tray. This one is mine. I purchased this one for my own space. for contemplating. And oh, that is so cool. I did not know she was going to do that. That's cool. I'm glad it's up there because you can see and just click on, all you have to do is click on the pictures to make it larger, I believe, so you can look at it a little closer. Is that right or no? No, I guess not. I don't know how this is working, but that's why I wanted to do this so that you could see. So they are, as I said, one of a kind. And honestly, I've seen these in person. Krystle lives about an hour and a half from me, and I went down to visit her but just before Christmas as she was creating these. And the pictures just don't do them justice. There's this flash to them. This one kind of gets, you can see it a little bit, but there's this beautiful flash to them. They are, they have glitter, they have resin. Um, like I said, they're just quite lovely. As you can see, she's been doing something on her Facebook page. So several of these have been sold. So I just love that that they are, that she is able to send these out to folks. So do come here, take a look around, spend a little time. They make perfect gifts for others and yourself. She also had, because what she'd done here was she was going to be taking these items around to different festivals locally where she is. And that just didn't work out, unfortunately. So having these items available and having you guys help her out, this will be so lovely. As you know, she will have to take off from her day job, so to speak, in order to have this surgery and then recover from it. So I love those. I didn't see those black and white dragon earrings. She has quite a bit of jewelry here to take a look at and purchase. And so, yeah, I hope that you will. I'm going to stop sharing now. I hope that you will go to the website, take a look around, spend a little time, place an order. Realize too that the bonfire site takes quite a bit. Her take home from that isn't anywhere near what these items that she has created and has in her possession, uh, would help her out. If you aren't interested in any of those items and you want to help her, I am going to share my screen one more time because I want you to see. I passed it up, but I didn't say anything about it. At the very bottom of the Journey Into It and Beyond page, there are two links. She has two different ways that you can pay via PayPal at this link or Cash App at this cash tag. And if you would just prefer to send a love offering because you don't really need any of those gifts, every little bit will help her and is much appreciated. And you can do so at those links there. And if you wish to have any kind of, like, I only charge, I don't actually charge, I accept love offerings for my readings or the Beyond Quantum Healing sessions that I do. I also offer Blueprint, what I call Blueprint, several different things that are freely available on the internet. But I gather them all up together and I send them over to you as an email. And if you would like to have any of those with me, any and all love offerings that would come through that are dedicated to Krystle at this time. So if you're interested in having a session with Krystle or a session with me, doesn't matter. All of that will go to her at this point right now to help her as she will be, she's a single mom. And, she has to take a break from that day job in order to recover from this surgery. So thank you for listening. Thank you for considering it. I hope that you will continue to move towards that which brings you joy in every moment that presents itself to you. It really, truly is just a matter of your perspective and your perception of your perspective in any given moment. And until we meet again, be well, my friends.